hopefully I'll get better at this. The first one was literally this morning, May 19th, if I'm not mistaken. Just getting out of bed, really starting my way of life. I've had 5 days to adjust to being at my house. I have a walker. Somebody brought me some crutches. Like I said before, if you're anything like me, you just want to be normal. Normal to me is getting outside and smelling grass and smelling the rain. And right now, unfortunately, just picking weeds, and I can't do it. So I didn't say before, I guess, what it was or what I am. I am a left leg amputee right above the knee. If you ever have somebody ever sees this and wants to know what happened, I'll be glad to tell. I mean, stuff happens, and it's unfortunately a hard part of life, and it's what it was. And for people that have been through it or whatever, lived through things like this, everybody has their own stories, and like I said, this is mine. So I'm out of bed, ran to the door, hobbled to the door on my walker. That's my transportation right now. Like I said, I do have some crutches, which is really just so I can get outside. So I was just going to show you some things that I have to do. It's nothing serious, but they have their moments, and there are things that you need to do to strengthen your leg to get to the next step, and that's where I'm trying to get, which is pain-free, which is tough. Phantom pains, if you ever want to get into that, I can, any and all of us that have amputated limbs and things can talk to you about that. It's for me personally, that's the worst of all the pains. I can live with my leg, I can do whatever, but the phantom pains that you can't get rid of, you don't technically know why they're there, but they're there. So like I said, I'm gonna put this up here and see if I can see myself and make a video of what I will do. And I'm going to do this standing up on my walker. You can do this in the bed, laying down. You could do it on the floor. I'm a little scared about the floor yet. Not that I can't get up. I have plenty of strength to get up. It's just it's a hard, weird, flat surface that you don't think about until until it's different. So I haven't done that yet. Rolling on the ground, on your side, on your stomach. Those are the weirdest things people don't talk to you about. Like, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just a fear. And I haven't got there yet, but I plan to. So, basically, I'm going to show you the basics of the start of getting things back to normal. You need to be able to do some leg raises and extensions of your leg to the back side, to the left side, to the inside, those kinds of things. They're not real difficult. Some of it, especially I'd say above your knee, you don't have as much, hamstring, and you don't have the quad muscle that you have, so there's differences. You have to, me personally, at first had to think about how to get it up and into the air, and so maybe there's more ab muscles and hamstring that's still there, and quad muscles together. So I'm going to set this over here and see what we can do. So, if you can see me, like I said, this is day 5 of rehab for me. It was first day after my actual physical therapist could come by. Some of this I was already doing, and I have things that my doctor or my physical therapist wants me to do. So, biggest thing is, I don't even know if you can tell, but to lift your leg up, try to hold these things for 10 seconds as high as you can get them. Stretch, because now your center of gravity is off, and you have to be able to maneuver a prosthetic when the time comes. So, not all that uncomfortable. you know, I can go out sideways. Again, not all that uncomfortable by any means. I'll show you when the time comes of doing it on my side or on the floor or on the stomach, whatever it is. I try as it is, and it's difficult. So I wish I knew the actual name for this stretch right here. This one stretches the most because it pulls from the hip flexor. They have stressed it the most is to make sure that your hip flexor stays open because you want to be able to walk straight up and down without a limp, without a hunch, without a, you know, whatever it may be. So these are the main things. You know, everybody, you know, anybody that's anybody, like I said, you can do it if you put your mind to it. I know it's harder for some, older, younger, all these things, in shape, out of shape, whatever it is. Just want anybody to keep their heads up and remember it is one day at a time. It will get better. I'm saying that in the midst of this. Literally, it's my 5th day in, and you know, I'm trying. So again, if you have any questions or anything, hopefully this is helpful. Feel free to comment or anything. I'm hoping I left all that open because this is my first YouTube channel, and I just want to help. So again, this is Jared signing off. Thank you.